What's up, Gemini? How's it going? Did you guys have an awesome week? I ask that question like you can actually answer me back. I might eventually be able to go live and then you actually can answer me back. I would be doing it right now, I just don't have the capability. And well, I'm not really sure how many of my subscribers would actually watch me live. If you would, tell me in the comments, and I'll try to figure out how to make that happen. But, yeah, I hope you guys had a good week. And this is your love reading this is your weekly love reading from Monday until Sunday. For Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, if you have Venus in Gemini, that will also probably resonate really well too. I'm using my regular tarot deck, and I'm going to use my Romance Angels deck. There is information in my description box, excuse me, about the decks that I'm using. If you're interested, there's a link, some links in the description box. Also, if you don't know what your astrological chart is, there's a link in the description box to a website where you can find that out as well. You could be cross-watching for a Gemini, you could be cross-watching for somebody who has Aurora Gemini on their chart as well, or maybe you're just intuitively guided here. For any of those reasons, you'll probably get a message that hopefully you will use and vibrate really high with it and be a really awesome Gemini, and both sides of you will be awesome and happier for it. Okay, so let's see. Interesting. I just did the reading for Taurus for next week. And the Emperor was the first card that shot out for Taurus, and it was the first card that shot out for you too, Gemini. What's going on with that? Maybe you're dealing with an Aries, or maybe you're dealing with the Taurus that has an Aries rising sign or an Aries moon sign. I wonder if that's going on out there. Let me know if it is. I really want to know if I nailed that one. Okay, I'm going to get all your cards out here before we talk about them. And by we, I mean me. And you either listen to me run my mouth about the tarot or you don't. Angels ain't got much to say to you this week, Gemini. What you been doing last week? Nothing. What the heck? There's nothing. I'm getting nothing. There's one. Oh, I just shouldn't have said anything. Then the deck just fell apart. But then there was two. Wow, like for real. If you are dealing with somebody that has an Aries, if you're dealing with somebody that has Taurus and Aries really strong in their chart, let a sister know, because this was also the card that my Taurus video just got with this card. So, okay. That's kind of a rough way to start the video out. Okay. Wow, and this was in the same exact spot as well. The Page of Cups reversed. And this card, and this card. What's going on? Are y'all dealing with the Taurus? Are y'all dealing with the Taurus rising or somebody with the Taurus moon sign? This is weird. This is weird. The other cards are different, but let me see how much different. Man, this is kind of eerie. I feel like I'm reading for a couple, and they're both watching me. Okay, so, alright. For real, this is a very similar story as well. If you watch the video, you'll find out. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna read this from two different directions. I'm sorry, I'm like stammering and oh my gosh, because this is just blows me away. This really blows me away, so I'm sorry. I'm just really blown away right now. The stories are so similar. This has never happened to me before, since I've been doing these videos. So, first, I'm going to read it from the aspect of if you're in a relationship, because this is for both, singles and couples both. But especially because of the unusualness of this, I'm going to read it like this, specifically from both directions, which I don't normally do. If you're in a relationship, you could be behaving like the Emperor, or your partner could be behaving like the Emperor, or have a lot of Aries in their chart, or have a very fiery personality. But the energy with this, now this energy feels a little bit different than it did for the Taurus video, but this energy does feel stubborn. It feels like it really has, this energy has like what it wants set. Like either you are this person or your partner is bringing this energy of knowing how they want things to be and not really wanting to budge on it, okay? It's like really secure, strong energy. It's not really very movable. And it's also very fiery, okay? This could be your child, the Page of Cups in reverse. That's what it represented possibly in the last video. And it could be like this for you as well. Or this could be the person that you're dealing with. You could be dealing with somebody that is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or somebody that is just very emotional. But you are either, there is some sort of, okay, I'm trying to find a nice way to say it, but it's like you're not accepting this offer of love. This is an offer of love, and you're not accepting it. And with the World next, followed by the Sun in reverse and the Nine of Swords, this relationship is ending. The World represents completion. You're not accepting this cup of love, either whether you're giving it or whether you're receiving it. It's not going anywhere. The World in this case is completion. Completion of this relationship. The Sun in reverse and the Nine of Swords shows you being unhappy about this and having a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of anxiety about this situation. Separation, but then we also have heart-to-heart conversations. So you may be you're having a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody. For some of you, you're having a heart-to-heart conversation with this Emperor or this water sign that you are dating or in a relationship with. It could also be a Leo, somebody with Leo strong in their chart, but with the Sun in reverse and the Emperor, there's a lot of really fiery energy here. So this may just be a really passionate situation, or you may be dealing with somebody that has a lot of fire in their chart. You may be having the heart-to-heart conversation with this person, or you may just be like really sad and stressed out, so you're going to a confidant of some sort and you're having a heart-to-heart conversation with them about this separation that you're having. There's then release your ex in reverse, so you're having a hard time letting go of this. If this is a relationship that is ending, you're not happy with it, and you're not having a hard time letting go of it. You just do not feel strong enough. You have strength in reverse. You're just not feeling very strong. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This shows the unrest or destruction of this family unit. The Chariot in reverse. No forward movement. The Page of Swords in reverse. Communication not going through. Then we have the Five of Swords in reverse, so you're having a hard time, being overwhelmed. But then we have the Queen of Swords. So then there is communication, there is truth that does come in eventually. It just really seems like for a lot of you, you're just really putting something down, or somebody is putting something down with you. Okay, so for others of you, if that is not your situation, say you're single, okay, you may have an Aries or somebody with really strong, really fiery energy coming in this week and being interested in you, and you may not be interested in them, but you're probably going to refuse this offer. That's going to close out a cycle for you in your life, and you still have the Sun card in reverse and the Nine of Swords, so you're still going to be just separated from your partner, but you may just feel like that overall feeling of separation, and just like you're really tired and you really maybe just need to take care of yourself and be alone this week and sort of rejuvenate. You might just be visiting, if you're single and you're not in a relationship, you may be taking some time this week to sort of go within and think about maybe your childhood. Maybe there's something that's reminding you of your childhood, things that you were not happy with in your childhood. Maybe you're and doing some healing about your childhood. You're doing some inner work. You're completing this cycle of healing. You're moving out of the old. You're moving out of the old, maybe moving away from somebody in your mind that you used to date. Maybe you're moving away from the idea of an ex. And since you have this Strength in reverse as your overall energy, you could just feel tired, or maybe you just really need to take some personal time and just really kind of pamper yourself this week. And since you have the release your ex in reverse, this might be something that's holding you up. If you're single and you're having a hard time manifesting somebody new in your life, it might be because you're still stressing out about an ex, and it could be with an Aries, or it could be with somebody that had a really sort of controlling energy with you. There wasn't very much love. Maybe it was a shallow relationship. Maybe it was a long distance relationship. Maybe you guys didn't even live together, because the world represents travel. It can represent two people living on different sides of the world. But you were very unhappy, and it ended in a very unhappy way. And I think that you have some trauma maybe sort of left over from this. And, you feel really separated from yourself maybe, because you maybe felt like you lost parts of your soul in that relationship. The guidance for you is still to have a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody this week, or is letting you know you're going to, whether this is with somebody that you're going to date, or a significant other, or just a friend, or somebody that you just trust. You know, this could just be you really having heart-to-heart conversation with yourself as well, even if, you know, you don't really want to talk to anybody. You might just not feel like it this week, and you might just write or just want to take some time to yourself and really work out these feelings that you're having. And then you might be able to flip this card. It's like this now. You might be able to flip this card around and just fully complete this cycle and release this stuff from your past. Okay, that seems like that about does it this week for you, Gemini. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.